Well, we can only hope before Max Holloway's career is said and done that the UFC touches down in Hawaii, because this athlete deserves as much. Future Hall of Famer, maybe the best boxer on the roster, and one of your best friends in the sport as well.
If there's a guy that deserves to fight in front of an adoring home crowd, it's Max Holloway. Max Holloway is one of those guys that has shown time and time again that he's willing to fight anyone. And John, we were so worried about him at UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje. What did he do? Not only did he fight well, he was able to secure the biggest win and knock out of his career. Now, Max is starting to feel the starter that his fighting style seems to require.
Max Holloway with another massive opportunity in front of him tonight. More often than not, he capitalizes. We'll see how it goes. Max Holloway. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's Killer Cub Swanson back on the proving ground yet again. It's hard to sort of tell the history of the WEC and UFC's featherweight division without coming across the name Cub Swanson, and now we see how much he can still extract out of this mixed martial arts league.
You know, Cub Swanson is one of those guys that has become a successful coach while still competing. I believe that is why he's able to still be as good as long as he has been. It's the film study, while using your skills that you've developed to keep getting better. Cub Swanson tonight looks to get another win in his UFC career.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Max Holloway. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Cub Swanson.
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man or woman in the business. All right, the Blessed Express has stopped down on the tracks. Another big fight for the former featherweight champion here, and he likes this fellow striker showing up in his bracket tonight.
And Max needs to push that cardio. He has shown time and time again that he is the guy with the bigger gas tank. He's got to make sure to use his length, because he is a massive 145-pound fighter, to really separate himself from his competition tonight.
Well, there was a big right hand we didn't call out a moment ago. It definitely landed.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's gonna fall.
Good footwork from Max Holloway offensively, defensively. His volume is something with which to contend, man.
John, that's one thing that most people don't give Max credit for. It's that beautiful stance, getting forward, hands always moving, and overwhelming his opponents with this volume.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Man, that is a textbook counter-strike by him there.
He's one of the best counter-strikers in the UFC, and that was on full display in that moment. Nice spinning back fist there.
Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Swanson. Oh, that's not connected now. Great timing there.
Yeah, he did a great job of reading his opponent. He was trying to move, but he knew exactly where he was going.
Nice job by Swanson to stay upright here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Holloway's eye is closing up.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Swanson. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, man, another good block there. Just hard to penetrate that Philly shell.
Well, John, he's like right there. So you feel like, I'm going to hit him. But then he rolls, maybe slips the shoulder, and everything gets deflected off of that beautiful Philly shell defense.
Oh, liver shot right on the button.
I mean, perfect liver shot. That is the most difficult.
A little bit of over.
Let's see if he can get back to that flow.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You okay? Good? Let's go to work, come on.
As advertised through 5, round 2. For the UFC Featherweight Championship. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round.
That was a nasty head kick that landed. His opponent is now hurt, John. Max Holloway just shot 6 3-pointers like Michael Jordan did that one time. And Mike was like, I don't know what's going on. That's Max Holloway's game tonight. Unbelievable. Holloway looks fresh, man.
Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here. Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. He better start to touch his elbow, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh. He found the flow state early, fighting on instinct, not overthinking in the octagon, and that has really been the narrative in this fight. One fighter has all the answers, the other has failed to adjust. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, he's slipping out of range beautifully. Nice footwork.
I mean, the footwork's on point. The shoulders are moving. The head's moving. Never on the center line. He is fighting a beautiful defensive fight.
Oh, nice shot by him there. And when you see the fatigue on the other side, might be time to really try to serve him up.
Yeah, he's got to go try to get the finish. His opponent is exhausted.
Oh! Oh, He's hurting for certain. Got to make an adjustment, I would think.
Yeah, this is the time for him to shoot for a takedown. Hoping that his opponent gets excited, overthrows. He's able to level change and take him to the mat.
Swanson goes for the clinch. Oh, he did it and knew! Max Holloway, the undisputed featherweight champion.
Him and his team said they would win this fight and they would win it impressively. That's exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Roberts called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
How about it, folks? Max Holloway by knockout. He had a different tone to him this week in our fighter meeting. He was urgent, felt like he kind of needed a statement maker here tonight.